Anti-fragile, fragile, anti-fragile, anti-fragile, anti-fragile. Okay, people. So today we're gonna be reacting to some K-pop unpopular opinions, and I feel like I've definitely I've seen these in places such as like Reddit website or Quora. So I got these from different places. I'll be reading the descriptions from them as well. So let's just go into it already. Okay, so the first opinion is Loco is with ITZY's verse title track. The explanation is I have seen a lot of people praising Loco and comparing it to Sneakers and Boys Like You to prove that it was a good song, but I strongly disagree. I think that Loco has zero redeemable qualities and that the song is very bad. It is extremely boring and doesn't have any captivating parts. The girls' vocals don't really sound good with the song. The visuals weren't that interesting and I forgot about them quite quickly. Now, personally, I feel like Boys Like You and especially Sneakers have redeemable qualities. Boys Like You, while very weak, had memorable parts and had some pretty visuals such as the white party outfits. Sneaker was our introduction to Funzy, or Fun Itzy, and was them going back to their roots. The raps were fun, the dance was enjoyable, and the vocal parts actually fit the members' voices. Local doesn't hold a candle to any Itzy, Envy, and Charmaine, their worst title track. Now, a lot of people disagreed with this, and I also disagree with this. Honestly, Loco isn't the worst title track we've seen from Itzy. If anything, it would probably either be, I'm not gonna say Boys Like You because that was fun. I'm not gonna say Sneakers. If I'm being completely honest, it's Icy. Even though Icy is still a bop, I just don't think it's the strongest title track. Especially because some of the lyrics in there are cringe, like Icy but I'm on fire. I mean, but still. It doesn't really I feel like Icy is definitely it's definitely their worst title track. It's not Logo. But, they have their own opinion, so let them have it. Okay, so the next unpopular opinion is that they said that ending fairies are weird and awkward. Anywhere I seem to interact with K-pop stands, people have nothing to say but positive remarks about ending fairies. People absolutely love them, and they have ever since they have become the trend. Thank you to Dia. Um, At first, they were cute, and I could appreciate showcasing one or two members at the end of a performance, but now everything makes me cringe. Either totally awkward silence or unnaturally long, drawn out cheers, and the intense eye contact is very strange to me. Maybe I'm weird. I just can't stop thinking about how weird it must be for the idols to focus on looking pretty and making a good impression with a super intense camera close up, especially right after you danced your butt off and you're probably exhausted. So it doesn't really say who agrees and disagrees. I don't really know if I could disagree or agree. I'm kind of unsure about this one. Because yeah, some ending fairies are cute and they're cool, right? I can appreciate showcasing one or two members on a screen. But when it comes to like making the facial expressions and things, um, I don't know. It's just with me. This is my opinion, right? This is my opinion on the whole situation. I don't really think it's necessarily a bad thing. So I disagree with this person. Okay, come on. Okay, so last one I want to talk about. Sorry. It said not all popular groups of 4th gen right now could be successful later. You know? In 4th gen, okay, so here's their side of the story. In 4th gen, many popular groups debut. I'm talking about girl groups since not many boy groups which debuted this year are that popular, including IVE, The Seraphim, New Jeans, NMIXX, Kepler, Vivi's, ITZY, aespa, and etc. There are two post-IS1 groups here, and that doesn't necessarily mean they'll be successful later on. Post-IOI groups like Pristin, Gugudan, Dia, Bucky Mucky all were the most popular groups at the time, yet they all failed. Some of them were even monster rookies that they even failed, which is why the only post-IOI group which was successful was WJSN, or Cosmic Girls. Okay, here I only talked about post-IOI groups, but there were also other promising groups which didn't do well later on. The K-pop industry is quite oversaturated with groups, and not all the groups which debuted popular were successful later on. Of the groups I mentioned, I really don't know which ones might not do well later, since they're all doing so well right now, and I like all of them. I do hope they're all successful even later, but I think chances of failing are less if they're in the big four, but there's still a chance. It's unpopular since most of the fans think all these groups will still do well later due to initial support, but that's not always the case, as seen with post IOI groups. I definitely agree with my phone did that. I definitely agree with this person because not only they explained it really nicely too, which makes it so much easier to understand. Like they listed examples of groups that might not be successful. For me, I feel like Vivi's, ITZY, aespa, and Kepler might not be successful, but IOI, ZFM, and New Jeans are definitely safe right now. So I just think that this person is definitely right, so I agree with them. Okay, so that was the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned, because I do have a full-on year review coming out, because I made my channel in July, but I didn't get to my start until August. So I will be covering all of the months in 2022. There will be a part 1 and a part 2. Probably. I probably covered this in one of my other videos, but I probably decided just to do it today, because these videos are going to take a lot of time. So hopefully I can get them out by January, and even if I can get them out by the end of this month. So I love you guys so much. Subscribe. Please help me get to 20 subs. We are so close, just 2 subscribers away. Love you guys so much. Go subscribe to my channel. Bye! 일이 다채로운지 꿈꾸게 해 이 방은 작은 해변 춤을 추고 내 실컷 어지러울